that you guys are doing amazing and well, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a massive book haul, okay? And when I say massive, I think it's like 22 books, possibly. I didn't count them. I should probably count them. I think it's 22, but I should count them. And yeah, so let's just get into it. Okay, so to start, I think we're gonna start with the standalones. So I did pick up the physical copy of Limerence. I did talk about this one in my dark romance recommendations video. I love having the physical copy on my shelf as well. Even though I did read this one on Kindle, I needed to have the physical copy, and I'm, again, just really excited for book 2 to come out. But yeah, just needed the physical copy of this one. So there she is in all her glory. I do have, so there's a coffee shop that's like not too far from me, and they have a mini library inside where it's like you can take a free book, you can make donations and things like that. So I did take Unearthly by Cynthia Hand. I've never really seen anything about it, but all I know is that she's part angel, and it has to do with like vampires and stuff, supposedly. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to read that. Love myself a good little romantasy, so we'll see how it is, and I will let you guys know. And yeah, I just thought the cover was also kind of cute. Anyways, then we also have Legendborn by Tracy Dion. I hope I'm saying that right. But I have been seeing this book, I kid you not, everywhere. Well, I guess more specifically Oathbound, because I think that's the third book that just came out. So I did want to get into it. I went ahead and picked up the first book. However, I do want to get the second and third book as well, because I'm just kind of trying to decide if I want to go ahead and get the special edition or not of Oathbound, because the special edition is really pretty. So yeah, that's why I haven't gotten those two yet, but I did pick her up, and I'm actually really excited because Book Talk has been raving about Oathbound, and I'm fully here for it, and I'm ready. I'm ready to see what it's about. So yes. So technically that's not a standalone, but yeah. So then after that, I did go ahead and get if I can grab them, the Rebel Blue Ranch trilogy series. I think there's actually going to be 4 books, but series. I picked up the first 3, or I think the 3 that are out right now, if I'm not mistaken. This is another one that I just really wanted to read them because I kept seeing everyone online talk about it, and I'm just truly ready for it. All I know is there is, I think, a whiskey part in one of these books that I was like, okay. Also, to preface, I have never read a country western romance, I guess, so I don't know how that's gonna go. That's gonna be a new one for me, although I have seen people say that it's actually really good, and so I'm fully ready for it. And yeah, the next one that I have is, okay, so I have really been wanting to dip my toes into the Rena Kent universe. But the whole thing is because I do have God of Malice, and I did start reading God of Malice, but I stopped myself because I was like, wait, let me actually look at her, I guess, like, universe of characters in her books, because apparently they do all kind of like mesh together and collide and intertwine. So I was like, let me go ahead and read this the right way. So when I went to her website and I looked up like the reading order for everything, I was like, okay, let me start with the Royal Elite. So I did pick up the first 3. I got Cruel King and Deviant King and Steel Princess. So yeah, so this is me starting, hopefully, the Rena Kent universe. I'm so excited because I have really been wanting to read these for a long time, and I finally bit the bullet and bought them. Okay. So next we have some bigger series. When I had went to the grand opening for the Sincerely Yours bookstore, I had made a friend, Kaylin, and Kaylin was raving about this series to me. And when I tell you she sold me on the whole thing, she sold me on the whole thing. I went and I literally bought the whole series. It's 6 books. But I don't even know if I'll be able to hold them all up. It is the Bonds That Tie Us series by Jay Bree. She's a little fat stack. But okay, so book 1 is Broken Bonds. Book 2 is Savage Bonds. Blood Bonds for book 3. Force Bonds, book 4. Tragic Bonds, book 5. And then Unbroken Bonds is book 6. Now, I'm very excited for this. I'm very, very excited because when I tell you she sold it, she made me think I was gonna read this series and just be absolutely like destroyed in love. Like I'm pretty sure once I finish this series, I'm gonna be in a reading slump. That's how amazing she made it sound to me. And so I am fully ready for this. Especially she was like, if you're like a Quicksilver girly, Fourth Wing style, like if you like that type of fantasy, she said that this is really, really good. So yeah, I'm very excited for this one. And then lastly, this one was another impulse. Let me go ahead and bite the bullet and buy them all. I have been really, 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 really wanting to start the Devil's Night series. So I got them all. By Penelope Douglas. No matter what, I kid you not, every time I get on Book Talk or like my Bookstagram or whatever, everyone is talking about the Devil's Night series and I love it. Like everything that I've heard, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to read this. Specifically, I guess more so, I'm really excited for Kill Switch. But, so I did get Corrupt, which is the first one. And then there's Punk 57, which technically isn't a part of the Devil's Night series. However, when I went and looked up the correct book order, she did say, Penelope Douglas said that it's, like, I guess the characters in this book pop up, like, in Kill Switch and, like, the rest of the series as well. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get that. So that way I can, you know, get the full experience. Because that's how you gotta do it. And then Hideaway is I guess technically the second book. Now, when I bought Kill Switch, I did not realize I bought the Spanish version. That was a me problem. That was user error, if you will. But I accidentally bought the Spanish version, so I'm not mad at it. Like, I'll still read it in Spanish, but I may or may not buy the English version as well, just to have the English version on my shelf. But yeah, so whether or not I read it in Spanish or English, I'm very excited. This one's also actually really pretty. I don't know how I didn't realize this was the Spanish version because the cover is completely a different vibe than all the other books. So I don't know what was going through my mind. I think I literally just was like, add to cart, and that was it. But I digress. Here we are. And now we have the Spanish copy. Okay. And then next is Conclave, which is the novella, I guess. I'm not sure if this is actually a part of the series or if it's just like a little in between. And then there's Nightfall and Fire Night. So I'm very, very, very excited to get into this series as well. And that's just a lot of books. I had to. I really did. I was overdue for a book haul, to be quite honest with you.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And yeah. So now let's put them all on the shelf, and I will possibly actually finally try to arrange my shelf. These are all the books. Peep the drip. Anyways, let's get into it.
Oh, am I gonna be like on this video on FaceTime?
We are now joined by Miss Anicia
Hi,
herself.
guys.
You look
Hi, guys.
terrifying.
Exactly, that's the whole point. Welcome.
You're so stupid. So this is the final product of my dark romance shelf. And then we have the regular fluffy romance section. And lastly, my fantasy side. I just went ahead and put all my other books in there. So that's all I have for the video today. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye.